Hello AP Chem students, welcome to my little video here about how to solve question 104. So we've got a mixture with 4 different chemicals in it, KClO3, potassium chloride, potassium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate, and potassium chloride. And we heat it, we get some carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor coming off, and we can see the chemical equations below that describe it. KCl, potassium chloride, doesn't react. So we have 100 grams of this mixture, we get 1.8 grams of water, 13.2 grams of carbon dioxide, 4 grams of oxygen. So what is the composition of the original mixture? So let's look at this and note that we have 2 chemicals that produce carbon dioxide, but only one that produces oxygen, and only one that produces water. So we can look at how much oxygen we get out, and how much water we get out, and then how much carbon dioxide we get out, and then work backwards. In order to solve this problem, I started by making mass balanced equations of what we've been given, and you'll notice that I did not mass balance the potassium products because we don't need them for anything. So I didn't really want to take the time to mass balance them because we don't need them. So in solving this, I decided that the first one that I wanted to do, I've already talked about that. The first one that I wanted to do was the potassium chlorate reaction. So we got 4 grams of oxygen, and we can see in the standard mass balance equation you get 96 grams of oxygen. So that's a 0.0417 scale factor. So apply that 0.0417 scale factor to the potassium chlorate standard amount, and you can see that you get 10.2 grams of potassium chlorate. Now, the next one we have to do is potassium bicarbonate, because we can't tackle the carbon dioxide one because we're getting carbon dioxide from 2 of them. So we're going to use the water to figure out how much potassium bicarbonate there is, and then make the necessary adjustment. So here we see we have 18 grams of water is the standard. 1.8 grams was what we got out. So that's a 0.1 scale factor that reaction is being run at. So what that means is that we had 20.2 grams of potassium carbonate being produced. We're also going to apply this to the amount of carbon dioxide made, and notice that we got 8.8 grams of carbon dioxide from this reaction. So we'll adjust that now for our final reaction, and note that it must have produced 4.4 grams of carbon dioxide. So we're now finally ready to do the final scale factor, and we see that 4.4 grams of carbon dioxide is the situation, 44 is the standard. And so finally we have a 0.1 scale factor. Again, apply that to the potassium carbonate mass, and you get 13.82 grams of potassium carbonate. If we're being straight up honest, I'm a little bit lazy for solving the last step. These aren't the only chemicals there. We were told we had a 100-gram mixture, and the 4th chemical is potassium chloride. So these numbers up here are going to add up to something about 45-ish. Whatever is left is potassium chloride. That's something I am confident that you guys can figure out how to do on your own.